Certainly one of the most intriguing parts of a new season, Tim, seeing which rookies have hit the ground running, have picked up and not missed a beat.
It's such a difficult adjustment, Kevin, when you get into this league and you see how fast things are happening, how big everybody on the court is. The window's very tight to make decisions. Very difficult to predict who is going to make that transition the fastest.
What was the one thing for you, size or speed or a combination of each?
For me, it was how quickly the shooting lanes closed up. You had much less time to make a decision of when to shoot, when to pass. That, to me, was the biggest transition.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. They're going with Hield and Butler on the wings. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. And it's Curry in at the point guard position.
And you can see the growing confidence that Giannis has in that mid-range.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. On the topic of Curry, coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. We'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That is his first foul of the game. Curry against Anthony. Pass to Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Green with the rebound. Kuminga finds Butler. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Outside Curry. Over Anthony, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 5.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Anthony taking his time here. A shake. Here's Giannis, and he gets it to go. He has 6.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
Well, those offensive rebounds and second chance points really pay off throughout the game.
Now here's Hield. Outside Butler. Shoots over Kuzma. Rebounded by the Bucks. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And I know all too well missing free throws can become contagious, and that's what happened to them.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Now, not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Now here's Giannis. He's coming off a 25-point game against New York.
And he was also a big factor for them defensively. I think he tallied 4 blocks in the game.
Here's Rollins. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Here's Curry, following the bucket by the Bucks. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Three-pointer, Hield. And the Warriors miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
And how about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
And looking now at some numbers for Anthony. Last season's performance for him. Last season put up about 9 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
You need a steady hand for that second unit, and he provides that and sometimes a lot more.
Here's Butler. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And Jimmy Butler earning himself another whistle. He knows how to draw contact.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason. He's as good as it gets at the line, pretty much automatic.
Back to Anthony. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Giannis, a screen on Hield. Out to Kuzma. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Golden State. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one. Butler in the corner. The 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Out to Kuzma. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Second, Miles Turner.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Knocked away. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kuzma.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here's Curry. A 29-point game for him in the win against the Clippers.
Yeah, Curry just doing damage from deep. If you give him any separation, his three-point shooting is deadly.
Here's Anthony. 17 points for him last game against New York.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Butler kicks to Green. Pass to Curry. They kick it out to Green. And the Warriors, another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The Bucks trail. Anthony, the pass to Kuzma. Here's Rollins. Outside Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. High post try. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Yeah, that's the kind of performance you're going to try to build on. Now they have to find a way to replicate that success.
Now, effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
Pass to Hield. Now Kuminga. Curry wide open, and the Warriors another 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Bucks trail by 3. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Different look here for the Warriors. Al Horford, he's checked in for Green. Quentin Post comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Butler. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. Rollins the pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Kuzma. Got a hand on it. The second chance effort. And Giannis with the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points for the game.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Bucks trail by 3. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes. So don't worry about that, guys.
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Pass to Turner. Over Horford. The shot by Turner, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Inside, Pajemski shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And we see Brandon Pajemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
He misses the free throw. A different look for Milwaukee. Trent comes in for Rollins. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Anthony. And the Warriors also making a change. Peyton, he's checked in for Curry. And the second free throw, good. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And so it's Golden State with it after the basket by Milwaukee. Moody. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Free throw good, Moody. Prince is checked in for Milwaukee. Moody hits them both. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. 6-point game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Turner with the screen. Antetokounmpo dishes to Porter. No good on the three.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And the rejection by Giannis. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Moody finds post. Golden State moving the ball around.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. And stolen by Horford. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Moody. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. He's coming off an excellent season. 6th in rebounding. And he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. No good on the free throw.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. A.J. Green comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. And he sinks the second. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Trent passes to Prince. Pass to Porter. 6 to shoot. Al Horford with the rebound. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Butler. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Butler's got 9.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
.107 left here in the opening quarter. Now Prince. He has yet to score. Outside Porter. And a wide open look for Portis. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Buck. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 7. There's Green with the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Horford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Butler, no good.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Count that one.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
It's Porter outside. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Horford is out there with Quinton Post. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Now here's Green, following the miss by Al Horford. Here's Pajemski. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around it, just his effort level was off the charts.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me, you definitely do. Now, here's Porter, following the miss by Al Horford. Shot clock at 3. From deep, Green. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pajemski with it. Working on Green. Three-pointer, Payton. Rebound, Milwaukee. On the wing, Porter. He's defended by Pajemski. Here's Portis. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his third assist on the night.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Post. Hasn't made one yet.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Right wing. Here's the 3. Nice shot by Portis. And the Bucks lead by 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Payton looking around. Pass to Butler. It's stolen by Green. Here's Porter. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Butler with the ball. Now Green defending. Butler on the way. Trying to end the drought. Green with the rebound. Bucks leading by 3. Trent passes to Green. Now Portis. Defended by Payton. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 12 in the game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
The rotations right now are just not good enough. That's going to be a problem defensively all night.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Prince. Rollins comes in for Green. And Anthony subbed in for Porter. And then for Golden State, Moses Moody comes in for Quentin Post. And Curry subbed in for Payton. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Podziemski with it. Outside, Horford. Can they get it? The shot by Curry, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Antetokounmpo, 13 feet away. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Warriors trail by 7. Curry deciding where to go with it. Horford has a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Horford's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And with that 3 ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by the Bucks.
Now Podziemski. 3-pointer. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Portis kicks to Antetokounmpo. Picked by Anthony. From 11 feet away. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Warriors trail by 4. To the middle. Podziemski finds Horford. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
And that one falls for Horford. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Trent. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. So Horford gets 2. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Portis is screen on Green. Giannis drives in, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Horford.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And another thing that has really opened up the rest of the floor is their damage from the mid-range area.
And that one misses. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
Now here's Anthony. Still scoreless. And again, the Bucks miss. Green in the high post. Anthony on him. Green dishes to Kuminga. It's Curry outside. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got 16 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Portis sets the pick for Antetokounmpo. Giannis automatic inside.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Butler. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
And it's blocked.
Great defense right there by Kuminga. So quick off the floor.
And the Bucks making a change here. Turner's checked in. Bucks passing it around. Giannis against Kuminga. Just 5 to shoot. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. And once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry. From outside, off the mark. For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. And that one's good, Anthony.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
And here are the Warriors now. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy in that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Back over to you.
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before them, for sure. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. In fourth, the Bucks.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Pajemski on the wing. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Antetokounmpo passes to Anthony. Here's Rollins. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And it's the Warriors on the break. Ahead, here's Kuminga. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Bucks.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
All right, that's 2 fouls, not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
Kuzma outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Clock at 6. Here's Giannis. There's Giannis with the slam.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Warriors trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's Curry outside. Kuzma pulls it in.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped them from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside, Green. To the inside, Kuminga. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Count it. Giannis has got 29 in the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Back to Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
And how many times have we seen this play out? Curry just on a mission. Unstoppable tonight.
Giannis outside. Pass to Turner. The 3-ball. The rebound by Hield. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. From 15 feet away, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Hield's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Warriors. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that is his 3rd foul of the half. Now they've got to make a tough decision.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. The Warriors also with a sub. Moody's checked in. Warriors trail by 9. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Hield against Rollins. Outside Turner. There's 21 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Portis. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Portis has got 14 points for the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Curry kicks to Hield. Green with a screen for Hield. He takes it in, and it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Three-pointer heel. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been active and effective. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers, and Coach, you guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Greetings, everybody. The stories so far revolving around Giannis, the Greek freak, in fine form tonight.
When I watch Giannis, man, I'm just in awe. He reminds me of our friend over there, Shaq, in a good way.
I'm honored to say thank you, Kenny.
He's dominating the game in size with his size and physicality.
And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. All right, fellas, we've got a question from Crossover Zeddy. Shaq is the Diesel. Kenny is the Jet. Why doesn't Ernie have a nickname?
Ernie does have a nickname. It's EJ.
Those are just initials, Shaq.
Oh, like MJ?
I still don't think that's a nickname, but I think we can all agree EJ is the MJ of Studio Hopes.
And you could just call me the Elevator.
Ooh, Elevator Ernie.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Well, you're going to have to adjust the way you're defending him. He is getting whatever he wants right at the rim.
Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Cole Anthony is out there with Rollins. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. The shot by Curry, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
And now a chance to look at Jimmy Butler. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged 17 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
And that's such a valuable tool for this team. His defense can really shift the momentum.
Now here's Hield. Pass to Green. Down low.
And potential has really been the key word with Jonathan Kuminga. And each season, he seems to be gaining more and more confidence.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
That free throw good from Kuminga. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. He hits both from the stripe. Bucks leading by 9. To the paint. It's stolen by Kuminga. To the middle. Turner with the steal. Outside Portis. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Green bounce pass. Kuminga down low. Working on Portis. 4 on the clock. Here's Curry. Doesn't go for it. Excellent D there from Anthony.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
No one covering. Rollins got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Warriors shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Here's Butler, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And looking to do damage in there, Butler draws the foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That free throw, no good. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Good on the second free throw.
And the team adopts the personality of Jimmy Butler. He can alter a team's culture.
Anthony, the pass to Kuzma. Turner with a screen on Butler. Kuzma inside. Defended by Butler. Portis a screen on Curry. And here's Anthony from the arc. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Kuminga. Hield kicks to Butler. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Saturday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
Now, here's Portis. 14 points for him. Kuzma finds Portis. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hield against Anthony. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Tonight has just not been his night. It's that simple. Luckily, they have found success elsewhere.
And it's Butler missing.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Pass to Portis. It's stolen by Kuminga. And he slams it down right on top of Bobby Portis.
Man, that is a little risky there by Kuminga, but man, what a finish. That's just awesome.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Now, here's Trent. Still yet to score. Curry against Anthony. There's the drive. Shot's good by Turner.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Warriors trail by 9. And here is Curry. He's got 18. From outside the arc, the 3-ball from Curry.
4 threes in the first half, and now another here in the second. He is feeling it.
Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Anthony against Curry. Outside Turner. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Turner with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. Finishes the break with a slam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Here's Curry. 21 points in the game. Outside Butler. Back to Curry for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
Shot's good by Turner.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Butler kicks to Kuminga. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Anthony. Trent outside. Portis sets the pick for Trent. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Portis from past the arc. And it's Curry with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Good work there as it goes. Now just a 2-point Bucks lead.
Yeah, Kuminga's confidence is growing down there. Now when he gets the ball inside, he's actually looking to capitalize.
So it's the Bucks now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The Warriors, 4th.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoy playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Portis finds Turner. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Rollins, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
The first free throw is good, and the Warriors with some changes. Horford comes in for Kuminga, and it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. Rollins hits them both. Warriors trail by 4. Pajemski with it. Pass to Curry. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Anthony on the wing. Curry with the steal. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. And he comes up with the deuce. Green's got 7.
And good things tend to happen when you run your offense through Steph.
Outside Portis. Pass to Trent. Turner with a screen on Butler. On deep, Trent doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Curry against Anthony. Turner with the steal. For 3, Portis. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry with it. Picked up by Portis. Horford no luck. The Bucks leading. Anthony on the wing, guarded by Curry. Trent passes to Rollins. Portis in the post, working on Green. Portis can't get it to go. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. For the lead. It's rebounded by Portis.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Anthony, and stolen by Horford. And up the court come the Warriors on the break.
Oh, great anticipation from Horford on D there. Gets ahead of the ball there for the steal and initiates the fast break.
And for Milwaukee, their shooting is leaving something to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And some changes here for the Bucks. Prince is checked in for Rollins. And Porter subbed in for Anthony. Then for the Warriors, Quentin Post is checked in for Green. Moody comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Curry. Inside, here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Payton outside. Horford with a screen on Prince. Here's Moody, and the slam by Moody.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Payton against Porter. Shot from 12. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Here's Pajemski. He has 5 for the lead. The rebound by Prince.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Trent outside. The basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
Payton finds Moody. He gets it in there. Moody's got 7 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Turner with a screen on Payton. Porter passes to Turner. Fires from deep. The rebound by Post. The Warriors leading. And a late second-round pick. But Tim, Quinton Post showing he can contribute.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a true 7-footer, and he has proven he is more than comfortable shooting it from the three-point line. He is a proven NBA player.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Free throw good, Portis. Milwaukee making a switch here. Green's checked in. And Portis drains both of them.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's Post. No scoring in this one. Pass to Moody. Takes the three. Good on the triple. And the Warriors lead by 3.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
There's 25 seconds left in the third. Pass to Post. 5 to shoot. From down low. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. 11 seconds left to play in the third. Porter looking it over. Over Payton. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The third quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
All right, great pace, great energy. Keep throwing the ball ahead. You guys are just making the simple pass. That's good stuff.
Urging his team quite clearly to keep pushing the break.
And Kevin, Coach Kerr loves the energy right now. He's all about having the pace in his favor.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Horford, Butler out there with Quinton Post. Then there's Brandon Pajemski, and it's Payton in at the point. And that one's good by Butler.
And sometimes the only answer for great defense is the mid-range jumper, and that's Butler's go-to.
And stolen by Horford. Payton against Porter. To the paint. Here's Butler. The rebound by Prince.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Butler finds Post. Now Butler. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
I like that decision by Butler to give it up. The pick didn't really free him, but it opened up options.
The free throw drops for Post. Bucks trail by 8. Outside Porter. Horford against Trent. Down low, and to Kumbo. The Warriors pull it in.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Porter. Left side, out of Kumbo. To stop the run, and it's good on the way in. Antetokounmpo's got 33 points.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Horford sets a screen for Butler. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Peyton. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Podziemski. Defended by Trent. Really left alone that time. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
He was red hot from the three in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 9 points. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
All right, Allie, thanks. Porter against Curry. Porter passes to Kuzma, takes a 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 6 assists here tonight.
And he's what I call a prepared shooter. With strong fundamentals, Kuzma is a capable threat from the perimeter.
Now here's Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, Porter. To the inside. And they double up Giannis. Trent passes to Porter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Warriors with the rebound. Horford's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Podziemski. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
first one falls for him. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Kuzma outside. Portis sets the pick for Kuzma from the arc. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got 4 rebounds in this game. Podziemski finds Curry. Horford with a screen on Porter. Puts up a deep 3. Everything's within Curry's range.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Portis a screen on Butler. Here's Giannis. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Warriors leading by 10. Here's the floater. Kuzma outside. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And this is how you execute in transition. Porter Jr. enjoys leaking out and running all over the defense.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Pass to Curry. Shoots the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
Outside Curry. Latrey bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 33 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to Kuzma. And here's Trent. Giannis inside. Defended by Butler. Antetokounmpo, no good.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Shot by Podziemski, no good.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Steph Curry, what a finish!
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Bucks trail by 11. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Outside Portis. Outside Porter. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Curry. Porter, no luck.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Now Butler. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Portis sets the pick for Porter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Antetokounmpo's got it back down to within single digits for the Bucks. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. A different look for Milwaukee. Turner's checked in for Bobby Portis. Rollins comes in for Gary Trent. And Anthony subbed in for Porter. Golden State also making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Horford. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moody. And Hield subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. Hield, the pass to Green. Outside Curry. High, arcing shot, and it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Three on the clock. Here's Curry with the three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping him.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 11 points. Kuminga kicks to Hield. And the Warriors miss again. Bucks trail by 7. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Giannis showing creativity.
Oh my, that is freakish skill from Giannis.
Warriors have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Here's Curry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got 37.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Giannis right side. Shot clock at 5. Shoots it. The shot misses. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. No problem with the wide open J.
Well, you know Curry's feeling it when he's pulling up off the dribble. The defense has to find a way to get the ball out of his hands.
Now here's Kuzma. Butler with the rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And the first one drops.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
Both good from the line that time. Bucks trail by 11. Now here's Kuzma. And stolen by Butler. Now the Warriors moving it up.
Yeah, you can throw that lob wherever you want to. Kuminga's going to rise to the occasion and get his hands on it.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now Kuzma. Showing the moves down low.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
One shot.
He throw good, Kuzma.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
Now Hield. Curry outside. Giannis against Kuminga. Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Kuzma outside. From 15 feet away, Green rips down the board. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Warriors.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Anthony. No good on the layup. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Jimmy, it seemed like the defensive end was where this game was decided. What was the key there?
That everybody locked into the scouting report, and we had a lot of guys that could switch and guard up one-on-one, take that challenge. But I think, man, all in all, we just played incredible.
That versatility is going to pay off all season. Thanks so much, Jimmy.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.